as you're grabbing yourself something salty and sweet this morning, maybe? Well, most kids get too much salt. In fact, and that goes for all of us, boys consume a little more than 4,000 milligrams a day, while girls get about 3,000 a day. But the American Heart Association recommends they get half the amount. That is 1,500 milligrams of sodium a day. And that goes for all of us, as I mentioned. So how do you cut out the salt? Andrea Willis, the Healthy Schools lead with the Douglas County Schools, is here with some great advice. Andrea, I think the biggest thing, you're pointing out how much sodium is in some things that we have around the house, but nothing spells it out like this. Let's take a closer look.
It's a great visual for it. So if you look at the daily recommended amount of 1,500 milligrams, just a half of a teaspoon is just under the recommended amount. And it's really easy for kids to get that in the day with just some of the snacks that they gravitate towards.
Okay, so this, a little bit more than this, you guys. This is, let's get a close look. A little bit more than this is what you ought to get. So, how do we cut it down in the food that we have?
You look at some of the snacks that kids naturally kind of go towards. The pretzels, 15 pretzels is over 500 milligrams of sodium.
Oh my goodness.
And this kind of represents about a slice of pizza, and that's over 600. And how many of us really eat only one slice of pizza, right?
Not me. Now, if I want to slap together a nice ham and cheese sandwich.
I know, this is where it gets a little bit scary here. So just one slice of bread is over 200 milligrams.
So you have your 2 pieces of bread. Okay.
Yes, you have 3 slices of deli meat for over 1,000 milligrams. And just 1 slice of cheese is over 300 milligrams.
Okay.
So you put all that together in a sandwich and you get there very quickly, not to mention some condiments.
Condiments that, like if you're going to put on your ketchup or your mayo. But the cool thing is that you said that we can make these things ourselves.
Yes.
And how much can we cut out by doing that?
Well, just 1 serving of typical condiments that you put on are over 100 milligrams of sodium. But if you make your homemade condiments like ketchup or mayo, they're both under 10 milligrams per serving.
Hey, that's the way to go. And then you want to go from dessert. I think the rule, as we see here, keep it raw foods, keep it natural, and you're really going to cut the salt. Like this looks good. Bananas, strawberries, yogurt, some granola.
Yeah, and what a fun way to spend time with your family in the kitchen making your own condiments and desserts.
Well, that's wonderful. Okay, it sounds like what we're saying here is, guys, we don't have to cut all this stuff out of our diet, but just kind of budget it. So if I'm going to have the sandwich, maybe for dessert, I'm going to skip something salty, and I'm just going to have the bananas and the strawberry.
Yeah, just being mindful and more aware.
Okay, sounds good to me. Thank you so much, Andrea.
Thank you so much.
Come back again, give us some more tips. Jen, I like the way she's, kind of laying this out, where we don't have to give up what we like.
I like that too. I like that too. Outside right now,